Hello, my lovelies. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Tony. Here I react to all kinds of music, most importantly, my alt groups, SB19, GOT7, Ace, and B2B. And a bunch more groups that I absolutely have been enjoying the journey with. If you enjoy my videos, then please consider liking the video and also subscribing to my channel, and make sure to turn on those alerts so that way you get notified of whenever I post a video. I also have additional content on my Patreon if you're interested. There are different tiers in Patreon. You can go check it out, where I have different tiers for survival shows versus album listens versus reality, variety show content, and also dramas. Each tier will tell you what content is currently available to watch, and also album listens are available for a one-time purchase if you do not want to subscribe to the tier but instead just want to watch a one-off album review, album listen. I hope you guys enjoy my reactions, and other than that, let's get on to the video. What is up, everyone? We are back with some GOT7. I finally have gotten back onto my normal upload schedule, finally. Sincerely apologize that I was kind of like in a bit of a space where I was going a little bit crazy, but that's okay. We're here, we're good, we're getting into some more stuff. So I'm finally gonna get to Jackson's newest music video, Made Me a Man. And then I definitely am going to get to a full album listen. That'll be put on Patreon, so definitely be on the lookout for that. And then I'm also going to finally get into Yugyeom's Hit the Stage performances, because I haven't gotten to them, and at Cassiopeia, thankfully I had them listed in my rec sheet, so I'm gonna get to those. Episode 9, episode 10. And then I also had, oh my gosh, hold on, let me double check. It's a Key. Thank you. I also had It's a Key. Recommend this compilation, a recap of what happens when GOT7 hang out in a closet. I know the story of this. I've seen, some snippets of that live. I think it was a live, but I never watched like the full thing. So I thought that'd be fun to check out today. But aside from that, pause. Oh my gosh, pause. Aside from that, I also decided to kind of change up my Patreon a little bit. Previously, I had it set up where you could watch content by type. So like if you wanted to watch survival shows, or if you wanted to watch dramas, or if you wanted to watch variety shows, like it was based on type of content you wanted to see. So I had a friend recommend to me to maybe create additional tiers just for specific groups. So like if you want to see if you want to see content for GOT7 in particular, then there's a tier for that now. So if you're more of an Agase through and through, and that's the only kind of content that you want to watch reaction wise is just GOT7, and this tier is for you. So it includes hard carry season 1 reaction, my reactions to Bam Bam albums, I think JB albums, Yugyeom albums. I forget what all else is in there. I think I have it listed out though. So if you're unsure about what is in the tier, I do have it listed out about what is in it. So I thought that would make it a lot easier for, people who are just fans of a specific group, and, didn't want to see content by content type, but rather by what group it is. So I have created one for GOT7 and SB19 so far, because those are the two groups that I have the most content for on Patreon. I'm gonna work my way in getting B2B added. So I can kind of just stick to like my alt groups for right now. But if I do get to the point where I feel like I've built up enough content for another group, then I'll add that as a tier 2. But currently I just feel like I don't have enough content. Like at least with SB19 and GOT7, like I have like a whole show available, a bunch of album listens available. So that kind of makes it a bit more worth the money in my opinion. But yeah. Anyways, and also too, you know, it does support me as a content creator so I can give back to my channel and stuff like that. So it also kind of helps me if you are interested in supporting me in any way. But anyways, I just wanted to say that to kind of like make things a bit easier so you're not switching around between tiers because you want to watch hard carry in the variety tier, but then you want to, you know, see some album listens in the album listen tier. Like I wanted to make it less complicated. So hopefully that helps out in kind of how to get to content in Patreon, if that makes sense. But anyways, excited to get to Jackson's new song. I know that he's been doing a lot of interviews and I would definitely love to watch some of them. But it seems to me like he's been talking a lot about how this album kind of fully focuses on friendships, career, betrayal, you know, things that you never really expected to happen, but they did kind of thing. So that seems to be the, what's the word? That seems to be the theme of this album, but I definitely will, excuse me. I definitely would love to watch like a whole. I definitely would love to, oh my god, I cannot get it together today. I definitely would love to do like a whole album listen so I can like kind of get a better vibe of everything like all the way through. So I definitely won't plan on that as well. But for now, let's get to the new music video that I'm excited for. Also, I feel like it's a little bit too bright. Okay, let's go. Ooh, acoustic?
I learned how to run before I could walk.
Captions. I don't know, for some reason I just like reading the lyrics.
Silence my voice before I could talk. Was chasing a heist, but I still missed the mark. But you were the light, you were the light when I was lost in the dark. I told myself enough is enough. Tired of living life for the rest. It's all been a little too much. You make me a man. 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 Take off that mask.
Hello?
Lift the magic.
Okay, Jackson. I think it's very like genuinely. I think it's very symbolic, and I know that, but also I just like hello. Hmm. I love Jackson's brain. Genuinely, he's so smart. He's so like creative. I just the way that he puts these storylines together in a music video is just always so interesting and fascinating to me. Like just the way that he expresses himself is so in depth and like if you really pay attention, I think it tells a lot about him, his story, the things he's gone through, how he's dealt with it, and stuff like that. I'm kind of like curious to know where exactly this song is in the album. So let me just look for a second. Because I feel like it's important to probably listen to this whole album through. Um I knew it was gonna be the last song. Okay, that makes total sense. Yeah, I feel like this whole album is going to be like a very it's like a story that you have to listen from beginning of the album to the end. And I had a feeling watching this, I was like, I bet this song is at the end of the album. And it is because I think this whole song was kind of about like, we already listened to High Alone, Buck, G Bad, Hate to Love. Like those are the songs that he's released so far. And we can kind of see the journey of like um of betrayal and then the um roller coaster of emotions that Jackson went through after realizing this betrayal. You know what I mean? Like it very much was um the typical things that you go through of like denial. Like this can't be real. That didn't happen. Like this is someone that I'm supposed to trust and they're supposed to be, really close to me and kind of like the denial and then, the anger and then the sadness all like I just think that this fully expresses like all of the emotions that you go through because it very much is like dealing with the death of a friend. Like it's hard to come to terms with. It's hard to realize that they did this to you. It's hard to come to terms with the fact that this person that you considered so close and had so many good memories with is now no longer there and it kind of feels empty, you know. But I think Made Me a Man in particular is kind of all about how Jackson reflects and decides to use what happened to him as a way to learn from it and grow from it, you know what I mean? Like I think this is all about, this happened to me and now I need to kind of grow from this experience um and not dwell on it or not get too in my head about it. And I feel like especially the end it was kind of all about rebirth. And that's why that's why I was laughing at him being naked at the end, but I genuinely think that's kind of what he was saying is that he kind of shed the emotions of who he was as Magic Man during this tumultuous, situation that he went through. And he's now being able to kind of move on and basically have a rebirth of who he is and become a new person, start a new path in life. That's kind of how I took it. and kind of shedding those negative emotions of who he was at that time, which is who I consider Magic Man to be. And he's kind of decided to finally move on from it and learn what he needed to learn from that experience and grow from it. That's kind of how I take this whole song, and that's why I wasn't surprised to see that it was at the end of Magic Man album. So I'm kind of curious to see, after Magic Man and Magic Man 2, kind of curious to see where Jackson will now take his music. Like, I'm curious to see if he will kind of take this experience and start to delve into new things, experiment more, just see what else is out there in terms of music. I don't know. I felt very hopeful about the song, you know what I mean? Like he felt like he's really grown up and matured a lot through these experiences, it seems like, hence made me a man. Like I had to grow up and become a man because you can't you kind of when you go through something like that, you kind of lose what innocence you may have still had. Does that make sense? Like I feel like that's what happens as you become an adult. Like these big things happen, whether it's like a life event or, relationship problems or, you know, these big things happen to you, and you continually, as you get older and older, lose more and more of your innocence and your naivete because of these things that happen. So I think that's kind of where Jackson was going with that as well. But yeah, I love his brain. Like I can't wait to listen to the whole album all the way through, to be honest with you. I think it's very much a journey of his life during that time, and I think it's nice that he was willing to be that vulnerable to kind of show it to us too, you know what I mean? Like that takes a lot of courage to do that. But yeah, I enjoyed that a lot. I'm very curious to like know. I want to read Jackson's, like he left like a note with it. So Magic Man 2 is out. I want to share to everyone what I experienced, how I honestly feel, sharing to my community what I want to say as a person, and lastly, how I recovered from everything. I've decided to step away from everything last year mainly because I couldn't answer the question, am I the Jackson that everyone knows of, or am I the Jackson I know? The sad thing was I couldn't even answer who I am. Again, totally understandable, like whenever you start questioning the people that you brought into your life, the decisions that you've made, and you kind of start to lose yourself, and it's like, am I the Jackson that everyone knows, or like do I even know myself? Do I even know who Jackson is? Like what does that mean? Anyway, sorry. I took the year off thinking and processing my entire life, spending quality time with my family, writing personal journals, rearranging plans, reflecting on what everything means to me, admitting the mistakes I have caused, being patient to listen to my heart. What really healed and helped me recover was giving time and love to connect with myself, the self that I've been escaping from for a very long time. It was very important for me to take that time off and put myself together mentally and physically. I arranged the album in 4 chapters, from chapter 1, Manic Highs, chapter 2, Losing Control, chapter 3, Realization, chapter 4, Acceptance, which I have included that's which I have concluded that's literally like every situation in life. Absolutely. Absolutely. In life, we always run into chaotic situations, then we react emotionally, then we realize a lot of things that's hard to accept. At the end of the day, what has been done can't be undone. We always accept it and move on with a better understanding of life. I've mentioned this a lot of times. Everyone needs their own version of Magic Man to grow. What I'm really saying is everyone needs to give enough time, effort, and love to your inner self in order to grow and evolve the way we truly want. I totally agree. I totally, totally, totally agree. I wouldn't have recovered from it if I didn't do so. The good and the bad in life, it's all meant to happen, and it made who you are today. Live the magic, everyone. Live the magic, Jackson. Thank you for the ones that have been with me for so long. I'm sure some of you also grew up together with me. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to appear in your life. I hope this album can also give you energy and motivation to heal yourself, as well as um, I care and love you a lot, Jackson. Man, I totally agree. Like, I literally learned a long time ago that the people who come into your life are either a lesson and a blessing. Are either a lesson or a blessing. And unfortunately, only time will tell which one they are. You know, like maybe for 5 years of your life, 10 years of your life, 15, 20 years of your life, that person is a blessing. But then all of a sudden they become a lesson. You know what I mean? Like that's just unfortunately how it is because relationships are dynamic. They grow. Sometimes they don't grow. You know, sometimes you go one direction, they go another. You know, you just don't connect in the ways that you used to anymore. You know, maybe you mature, they don't mature. Maybe, I mean, there's so many things that could happen as, you know, you become older and, you know, things just change, you know. New things happen in your life, you create new goals for yourself, and sometimes friends are your ride or die and they want to be with you through your highs and your lows no matter what. And then there's other friends who can't handle the lows but love the highs. And it's really sometimes it just doesn't work out and you know it is what it is, but I think we can always learn a lesson from those relationships and from those experiences. Absolutely 100%. I've definitely learned a lot about myself, you know, as I kind of have falling outs with people or, you know, friendships just kind of fizzle out because you no longer connect or, you know, or friends that I've been friends with since grade school. I mean, you know, that are still in my life. Like it really, it really just, every relationship is so different. And that's why I said dynamic because you just never know what could happen. Um, and yeah, I mean, but I think we learn so much about ourselves and what's good for us, what's better for us, and what's healthier, you know. And I again like I think this whole album kind of perfectly explains Jackson's whole journey. Um I think he told us a lot through this whole thing. And I'm glad that at the end he was able to truly say that he loves himself and that he's grown and learned from everything that happened. Like that's the best result that you can get. You know what I mean? Like um yeah, I don't know. I always wish Jackson the best. Oh my gosh, words. Yeah, I always wish Jackson the best because and I feel like, you know, sometimes we have conversations with like my GOT7 friends about how like, you know, watching old GOT7 content, you know, Jackson was always the life of the party, just so happy go lucky. And, you know, I definitely think that Jackson had a bit of innocence. And by innocence, I mean like just very, very trusting and very, I don't know how to describe it, like go with the flow, I guess, kind of person. And I feel like throughout the years, I think Jackson has started to become a bit more serious, take on a, you know, a lot more responsibilities with this company and this and that. And I think a lot of people miss like the happy-go-lucky Jackson, but at the same time, I think it's just a part of growing up and becoming an adult and realizing that you have a lot of things that you need to be responsible for and take care of, and you can't always be that happy-go-lucky person that makes everyone laugh. Sometimes you have to be the serious business owner. Sometimes you have to be the hardworking idol. You know, there's many different hats that Jackson now has to wear. So I totally get that, you know, we'll never really see the Jackson that we saw like early days GOT7. I mean, and that's just a part of growing up, you know. Yeah, we do kind of have conversations about that sometimes. But I think Made Me a Man was a very hopeful song, you know, thinking about the future. And yeah, I liked it a lot. And I loved how simple the song was too. Like it wasn't an overwhelming song, like it genuinely, like the acoustics were very, very nice. Like the song itself I thought was really nice and simple, and um I think created the perfect atmosphere for like what Jackson was going for. But anyways, those are just my thoughts. Those are just my thoughts on the song. Again, I would love to hear everyone else's thoughts and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm really proud of Jackson, and yeah, I can't wait to listen to genuinely the whole rest of the album because there's still a lot of songs that I need to get to, like Access, One Time, Everything Dear, Sophie Ricky. Like, yeah, I think those are the only songs that I currently need to get to, but yeah. All right, guys. Sorry, let's move on to Yugyeom on Hit the Stage, episode 9. I'm excited. I haven't watched any of these performances. Oh, sorry. That's the music came out a little bit louder than I was expecting. Let me just turn it down a little bit. Hello, Yugyeom? Hello? Hello? He really came out with those hip thrusts, like.
I like my shit uncooked, I like my shit just raw. Everything that you thought I wrote, I just thought. I be coming off the top, that is my talk. Top of my head at the end of my black afro. What I do when I step in the club. And the bartender at the end, he just give a hug. He said, thank you for 50 million thousand dollars.
Whoa, that's cool.
웅장하다.
Dang, Yugyeom. Bam bam.
대박이야. 뭐가 있었네.
이게 있었구나.
Ooh.
이거 진짜. 잘한다.
That was really cool. That was good. Like, I know that you guys said that I definitely needed to check out Yugyeom's At the Stage because his performance was really good, but dang, dude, like, I wasn't expecting all of those, like, cool tricks, like um, the whole, like, jacket part of the choreo was really cool, and the whole light up shoes, like that was really cool. I love stuff like that. Excuse me, genuinely, I love stuff like that a lot. Bam Bam was so funny. Just being there supporting him. That was so cute. But yeah, that was really good. Like, I mean, of course, like I always knew that Yugyeom was a really good dancer. Like, I mean, I just the way that he dances is such a vibe. Like, I just don't know how else to explain it. Like, I think I've talked about it before where like he kind of he can actually dance so fast, but the way that he dances, it just feels like it's slower than it actually is. I feel like I've talked about that before, but I don't know, like it's like he like slows down time when he dances or something. Like it's the weirdest thing ever. Like the way that you can just focus and pay attention to like every single step that he does and every like flow of the choreo, like I don't know, it's so fascinating to me. Now let's watch episode 10.
Went to the moped store, said fuck it. The salesman's like, what up? What's your budget? And I'm like, honestly, I don't know nothing about mopeds. He said, I got the one for you. Follow me.
I was wondering, I was like, is Yugyeom gonna come out of the door? And sorry, and I feel like Yugyeom has proven that he can do so many different types of dances as well. Like I personally prefer Yugyeom's more like how do I want to describe it? Like I guess more like interpretive or I don't know, like slow down type of dancing. Like I really like his R&B style choreo that he does for his music the most. But I think he's proven that he can do hip hop. Um has he ever done like straight like lyrical interpretive type like he definitely adds interpretive style into his other choreo, but I wouldn't necessarily call it straight interpretive. Like I just feel like he adds those elements to some of his dancing. But I don't know, like I just feel like he can do it all. Like the fast step, I don't know, hip hop. I can imagine you can doing jazzy stuff too. Like I don't think I've ever actually watched him do jazzy type of dance, but I could imagine him doing it, to be honest with you. And he's kind of doing a little bit of tap right there. And then the R&B, like, I mean, I just... Yugyeom! Yugyeom! Like how? How do you do that? Hello? Now he's doing stomping and shit? I'm telling you, like, I think Yugyeom can do pretty much any dance. I really think that Yugyeom like studies all of these different dance styles because there's just no way. I mean, like there's just no way. Like he has to. I I don't know. I wasn't expecting the stomping and stuff. Like that's I, I don't know. Locking. That's what I was thinking of too. I think Yugyeom does locking too, no? I wasn't expecting him to do stomping though. Sorry, I was just like looking up like types of dance because sometimes I like know what they are, but I never remember the names of them. Yeah, I definitely think you can do locking, right? Hip hop style. I don't know. He kind of had a bit of like a tap vibe going on there at the one point. The stomping had me really shook though. I was not expecting that. I was like, oh, I really think that Yugyeom keeps up with dancing trends and the different dancing styles for sure. Like, I have no doubt about it. Like, I feel like he just enjoys dance so much that he challenges himself to learn it all, you know? And I love him for that genuinely. Those are really good performances because like I feel like I feel like not only was it him just dancing, like I feel like he kind of told a story in the performance as well, in both of them, which was also really fun to see and like kind of just like taking on that challenge of like hit the stage finals, like I'm gonna be the winner kind of thing, you know what I mean? That's kind of the vibe that it gave me. But that was really good. I'm glad that I finally got to Yugyeom's at the stage. Like I knew that Yugyeom was gonna be good because I mean he's probably me personally, I would say he's one of the like top K-pop dancers out there in my opinion. Maybe some others would disagree, but I think he's pretty up there. But anyways, let's watch this compilation. A recap of what happens when GOT7 hang out in a closet. I'm very curious to watch this because I've never actually like I think this is the live where they're like in the closet, right? I never actually like saw the full video of this.
Fresh in the hole.
왜 이렇게 좁게 써?
시작했어?
주적였어.
시작했어? 시작했어.
자 내가 자 인사할까?
네, 자, 둘, 셋, 커밍기를
가스 안녕하세요 반갑습니다. 네.
A lot of fans came to our shoot.
I just think it's so funny that they're hiding in a closet to go live.
Shoot. So many fans come. Shoot. A lot of fans. Thank you. Appreciate it. I love you guys.
이렇게. 근데 좀 어렵습니다. 어렵습니다.
우리 좀 편하게 리앱하게 해주세요.
Jackson. Okay, fuck off.
그냥 말한 대로 신나는 느낌이잖아. 이런 거 해야 되는데 팬은 오 이러고 있는데
그래서 좀 더
레슨 해야 돼.
약간
그 바이브를 좀 알려줘.
여러분 오늘은 뱀뱀한테 그 음원법 레슨 지금
뱀뱀이 해줘. 그때 보여드릴게요. 프리스타일 느낌으로.
네 주저가 해줄 수 있을까? 떠든 나 자신이 고민.
약간 이런 느낌으로.
유겸처럼 해요, 여러분.
되게 약간 애드립 느낌으로 프리스타일. 여러분들 안 맞춰도 돼요 이거는. 무슨 말인지 알겠죠?
Do your own style.
그 뭔지 알죠, 여러분? 그런 느낌. 뭐야?
이걸 한번 해주면 좋겠어.
아, 정우 형 잘해. 잘해.
이렇게.
Sorry guys.
The way Jackson easily convinced him to do it, though.
We're gonna have something fun. Oh yeah.
좀더 재밌는 거.
진짜 재밌네. Oh my god. Flamingo.
먹었다.
Flamingo.
더 플라밍고?
Oh.
뭐야? 더 크로커다일? Yeah.
필요할게요. Damn, you look like a kid.
Baby. I mean, you kind of are kids, though. See, I remember seeing this clip. Did that say why do we stand? Literally this is why we stand. This right here. This right here is why we stand.
플렉스 해버렸지 뭐야.
Hey, nothing fun, man.
뭐야? 너무 웃지 마. 너무 웃지 마. 웃을 건데.
그 레이저 제일 재밌다. 여기가 하나 둘 셋.
I also just want to say that I think it's hilarious that their staff are probably like outside of the closet and all they're hearing is GOT7 in the closet going, ah! I would genuinely be like, what the fuck are they doing? That's so funny. I would love the point of the view of the staff.
지우 형, 입 열어봐.
열어봐, 입 열어봐.
들어.
여러분 우리 컴백 왔어요?
No.
여러분 가슴이 좋아요?
No.
올라가서 재밌는 게 많더라. 이거 뭐야?
여기보다 심심하지?
And poor young Jay is missing all of this.
팬분들한테 살짝. So sweet.
What is that?
인터뷰하고
Oh,
있어요.
you're doing an interview.
네.
제비 씨, 멤비 씨 오늘 기분 어때요?
너무 좋아요.
매우 I'm very good.
Very good too.
I'm good.
Yeah.
근데 이번 앨범은 목표 뭐예요?
할리우드 스타일로 영어로 해주세요.
So we see Bam Bam and JB.
Yo, what up? Man?
How do you guys feel today? Okay. Yo, stop taking pictures. I'm sorry, we're in the middle of interview. So how do you feel about today, JB?
I'm good. I'm very good.
How do you feel about Eclipse?
Eclipse, I think is sad lyrics.
Wow.
Can you stop taking
JB trying
guys.
JB trying so hard and his English is so cute.
My feel is so very sad.
We heard that JB produced the song, right?
Yeah.
Wow. So Bam Bam, what's your contribution to the song?
What is convolution?
영재 지금 자러 갔어요, 여러분.
이제 just rest.
영재 is resting, guys. 영재 is sleeping.
팬분들과 커뮤니케이션.
Oh.
바보처럼.
Communication. Night vacation.
Yugyeom. Such regrets.
Bam, touch me.
He stole his popcorn.
생각 다 해놓고 이제 와서.
망해도
얘들아, 정우 형 준비됐다.
저희 준비됐어?
He's ready.
He's ready.
나 진짜 생각 안 했어. 나 진짜 지금 졸려서.
이제 안 해.
생각났다.
Let's get it.
뭔가 목마르지 않아? 뭐 Please coke.
Please coke 뭐야?
Coke
달래.
My side.
Oh my god. I'm blind.
I wanna get out.
야 우리 이거 계속 해봐. Why? Come on man, you're a rapper.
오케이.
Hey, Bam, can you speak Thai?
Oh, not bad.
나쁘지 않았어.
잭슨.
I just wanna make you mine.
야 이거 터지면 돼. Because baby you're so fine.
Dancer. Mime.
Look at the camera and shame. Look at the camera and shame.
어렵다.
우리 두 줄로 하자. 두 줄.
Okay.
너무 어렵네.
I'm a Superman. I'm a
Fail.
You know, hey, you know what I'm saying?
No, I don't know.
Okay, but I want to dance. You're
What? I love how they always do a close up for shame. So funny.
I'm calling you.
나 그거 소리가 안 나.
Calling me like you do. 벌써 웃긴 거야?
나는 지금 I'm in front of a camera.
What? Spit on me.
우리 다 같이 기를 모아 에너지파.
괜찮은데
나쁘지 않았어.
It's no point.
에너지파 위바지. 난 기를 모아 에너지파.
I like to watch a bat, man, and the cat. Woman.
What are you saying?
이게 뭐가 문제인지 알아?
아,
내가 하는 순간 너네들은 벌써
아니야.
형 미안한데.
생각하지
아니 밑밥 까는 거야 이거.
나 항상 비행기 타 jetlag.
오케이.
먹고 싶은 chocolate Kit Kat.
야 성공했어.
Look at this puppy.
Nothing in my pocket.
Yeah!
I had some for you. I got some cash. Oh. I'm out. 이러고 있었어. 잠깐만 제법이요.
Now I feel so bad.
Oh.
So I'm gonna go to bed. Yeah.
하나 둘 셋.
I like to go to the bed.
Not bad.
Okay.
Not bad.
5, 4, 3, 2.
나밥 먹고 싶어. bread.
나 이거 못할 것 같다. sad. 난 항상 신발을 신어. 조던 원 bread.
그래? Come on, you're the last one.
Baby girl, why'd you so mad? You can call me your dad.
Hello?
Okay. 이제 랩 치지. Okay. It's time to say bye bye. And your name is MT. We in JYP. It's time
Just-
to go to sleep. So I'm out.
인사해.
See you, baby.
팬들한테 인사해.
Oh, come on. Bye bye. See you, bro.
See you, bro.
Can you let me out? Let me go.
Let it go.
Let it go. 와우.
So hot.
뱀뱀하면 살아도 되게 조용해졌다.
So hot.
뱀뱀하면 살아도 되게 조용해졌다.
나의 적 있어.
Jackson playing with his hand.
신지? 뭐지? 이건 바보?
Jackson side eye.
어.
Whoever said that got the Jackson side eye.
옷장안에 있네.
그럼 어디에 있을까?
Yeah. Go to sleep.
다른 노래 부르는 거야.
그러니까.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
맞아. 니점 몸매.
하나 둘 셋. 난 갖고 싶어 너의 립스.
오.
예. 언제나 욕심나는 너의 립스틱.
What?
예.
I thought he was gonna go in like a
원.
direction of the hips, and I was a little bit nervous.
오. 하나 더.
입술 왜 떨려? 입술 왜 떨려? 입술 왜 떨려?
예. 언제나 우리 가스부는 플렉스.
오.
예. 플렉스인. 예. 플렉스. 플렉스.
제목명만 안 해도
플렉스. 플렉스.
저는 잘하면 나가자. 인사 안 나온다.
바이바이.
안녕.
바이바이.
I'm just like, I think it's funny at the end that like, I think this is why I'm so convinced that like, it's literally just them being them, like whether there's a camera there or not, because not one of them said goodbye to Agase on the live. They just like went about their day like normal. Like that's why I'm convinced that, because they totally forgot that they were live. Like they were just like, this is the things we do on a normal regular occasion. You know what I mean? Anyways, that was my first time actually watching like that full thing. I've only seen like little clips of it here and there, but it might be longer than that too. I don't really know, but yeah, that was fun. All right, guys, I enjoyed yet another GOT7 reaction. I feel like it's kind of been a while. I am currently working my way through a survival show and one of Sungjae's dramas right now, but I think once I finish those, I really want to get into another season of Hard Carry, and also I really want to get into a Jin drama. So once I kind of get towards the end of those, that's my goal, is to get to Hard Carry season 2 and a Jin drama, which I know a lot of you guys said that his most recent drama that he did is really, really good. So I might do that one. I haven't decided yet, but that will all be for Patreon. But anyways, that's it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. I would love to hear your thoughts on Jackson's song. I can't wait to get to the rest of the album. And then also your thoughts on Yugyeom Set the Stage. I thought he was amazing. He did a really, really good job. He like I also felt that way when I saw him in concert. Like he was just so chill, and like I just really loved the vibes of his concert. Like it was very, I don't know, it was very chill, and just him and his two dancers on stage, which I really, really enjoyed. But yeah. All right, guys, that's it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction, and I hope you guys stay safe, stay healthy, be yourselves, and have a good day. Bye, guys.